Back in 1998, when Lexus launched the very first RX 300, they never imagined it would be their best-selling vehicle, but it is. What we have today is the RX 450 Hybrid, which takes that whole segment to a whole nother level. It's no wonder this vehicle is so popular, and the segment is so popular because it just makes a lot of sense. So what we have is a four-door crossover, front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Very easy to drive, and just lots of great vision. As you can see, because it's a crossover, you're going to have great cargo room. You just need your remote control over here, and you have easy access to the cargo area. This is a 5-passenger vehicle, so if you need a third row, this is not your vehicle. But I think for most families who have maybe 2 kids, even 3 kids, this could be the perfect car, and because it's a luxury car, it's going to give you a lot of nice amenities. Let me show you a few of them. So this is the 3rd generation RX. It's been out since 2009 as a 2010 model year, and they've made a lot of great improvements. For example, they've pushed the screen, the infotainment screen, way back, and it's nicely sheltered, so your eyes are always moving forward. Also, you have this mouse pad that lets you navigate through the screens very easily. After all, we use a mouse pad just about every single day, so it's only natural to have this as the means for navigating through the infotainment screen. This particular RX is also equipped with heads-up display, so your speed is displayed up ahead, essentially in a hologram, and it really makes it easy to keep your eyes on the road. Every vehicle in this segment is going to have some great infotainment, but I think Lexus does it better because it's simpler than any of the rest. Not only is this device easy to navigate, you have your enter button on the left here, or on the right, but you also have something called destination assist. So when you push this button, you can actually call a live person and tell them, I want to go here, or I'm looking for this kind of restaurant or this kind of store, and they will download the instructions right to your vehicle, and away you go. Since this is a hybrid, Lexus has replaced the tachometer with a power gauge, allowing you to easily track your fuel efficiency. Just want to point something out. So every hybrid has a series of battery packs, and of course this Lexus is no exception. Usually those packs are in the trunk area of a sedan, taking up a lot of room. What Lexus has done is put them here. As you can see, these vents are designed to help cool the battery pack. And by doing so, they've really maximized the seating capacity because you don't lose any leg space here. And if you go back to the cargo area, you lose 0 space there. So this is an ideal situation and maybe the perfect hybrid. Every SUV is going to weigh a lot just because there's a lot of mass here, but that's good for you because it means it's going to be a safer vehicle. But the downside is you're not going to get the best fuel economy, which is why Lexus came out with the hybrid. This vehicle weighs around 4,500 pounds, and you want to surround yourself and your family with a lot of mass in case of an accident. But the typical RX might get about 22 miles to the gallon. This RX is supposed to get 32 on the highway, 28 in the city, but after driving it for a week, we were able to average, instead of 30, closer to 26, and we didn't really, hit it too hard. So depending on how you drive and where you live, expect to get between 26 and 28. Still, great numbers for a vehicle of this size and this much luxury. From a driving perspective, it's not the most exciting vehicle to drive. It has the CVT transmission, which every hybrid from Lexus Toyota is going to have. It's a good transmission, it's just not very engaging. I would say if you're an enthusiast, this is probably not your car, but for the typical family, especially for empty nesters, people over 50 whose kids are out of the house, this could be the perfect vehicle. It's very easy to drive, amazing visibility, and relatively fuel efficient, and it's not exactly a slouch when it comes to acceleration. Starting price on an RX 450 hybrid is around $46,000. Fully loaded, as you see here, with all the gadgets, the heads-up display, is around $58,000. For competitors, there really are none. I would say the closest thing might be a BMW X5 diesel, maybe a Mercedes ML diesel, and perhaps the Volkswagen Touareg TDI. All wonderful cars, it just depends on what's important to you. I will say this, Lexus does a terrific job on resale value and treating customers with amazing respect and great service. You'll always get a loaner car, and you're going to be treated #1.